Block my driveway? I'll go ahead and take your vehicles. Friday night here in the country can get a little crazy sometimes, so I don't mind when my neighbors cause a ruckus or loud party as long as it's not too crazy. Tonight, I'm on call for Virginia State Police towing rotation, which means I've got 25 minutes to get to wherever the wreck/DUI/impound/ etc. is. As luck would have it, my neighbors are having a party, and guess what's blocking my driveway? That's right, about 25 to 30 cars. I live down a dirt road at the end of a cul-de-sac, and it's pretty narrow. One in one out type of deal, and with this rain we've been having, parking in the grass/clay/mud is really not the best idea. Even with a 4x4 it can still get tricky. I noticed a few cars coming in early this evening and walked over to my neighbors and made it pretty clear I was on call, and as long as they didn't block the road or my driveway all would be good. No problems here. Well, I get a call from my boss asking if I can go warm up the rotator and the light-duty flatbed tow trucks. It's about 12:30 a.m., so I get my boots on and other gear because if I'm up I might as well stay at the shop and clean a few things to stay busy and make the night move along. I get in my car, and as I'm backing out of the driveway I notice I'm blocked in. I don't mean by one truck, but by nearly 15 different vehicles. I calmly walk over to my neighbors about a 1/8 mile hike, and as I'm looking for them through the crowd of drunk teenagers, some idiot wants to know why I'm on his property. It wasn't even this dude's property, but I ignored him because I had to get to work. Finally, I find my neighbor and ask her if she can move the cars. She says in a normal tone, "Whoever's blocking the driveway next door, move your trucks," then slams the door in my face. I knock again, and she answers with a drunken "Oh God, this beach again?" I do my best to explain, I'm on call and need to get out of my driveway to go to work. She comes back, sloshing a natural light, exclaiming it's a party, relax. She shuts the door in my face and yells, "F that dyke." I smile, and as I'm walking away, a macho man throws a beer at me and cackles, "Yeah, you best leave, go on, get." I get on the phone with dispatch, and call for as many trucks as we have available tonight, and tell them to come on over, Mama's got some private property impounds. I call police dispatch and ask if they'd send out an officer in case things get out of hand. As soon as he gets to my place, my rigs start rolling up and hooking vehicles up and taking them to the impound yard. We get down to the last three vehicles. A yellow Civic, gold Silverado and an old F-150. The Civic owner bolts to his car and takes off. The Silverado girl, who was pretty wasted, gets stuck and starts tearing up my property. The officer walks over, and she throws a fit. Long story short, she gets arrested for underage drinking and DUI. The Ford owner doesn't show up. I got to work after all the impounds, and with me I brought coffees and snacks for my drivers. Tomorrow's not a business day, which means if these tools want their cars back, it's going to be the regular $289.50, plus 2 days of storage at $55 a day and a $100 gate fee. I make a note in every single storage sheet to thank the girl who had the party for getting towed. Several of the kids' parents called wanting to know where their cars or trucks were. I gave them the yard address and told them they can come anytime. As soon as they started shouting about illegal tows and threatened with lawyers, I showed them pictures of their cars with no parking signs. Don't piss off a tow truck driver, she'll legally take your vehicles.